Like a ship's anchor. This is from Hebrews 6. Siki,
No, it's from Hebrews 100.
You silly. This is from Hebrews 6.
Actually, it's from Hebrews 1,106,000.
There's no 1 million.
100.
Okay, let's focus on worship, son.
It's a joke.
I know, you're being silly. Okay, Ziki, the writer...
Dad, do you know this is my favorite trick on the window?
I know it's nice, son, but right now we need to focus on the worship, baby. Focus your mind on the worship, okay? The writer starts out, what if some people have seen how good God's word is? What if they already know the power that's coming? What did Dada just read, son?
What is it? Oh, with the power?
Okay. What if they already know the power that's coming, but what if they turn away from God? Then nobody can bring them back. Okay. The writer was talking about that in Hebrews 3 yesterday. Okay. If they already know about God's power and they choose not to follow, no one can bring them back to God. Okay. Nobody can change that kind of people. It's like they have killed Jesus all over again. They're making Jesus look like nothing. Okay? Those are the most foolish people, Ziki. The people who know Jesus, they know what's right and they choose not to follow. We're sure you're doing better than this, the writer continues. You're doing things that fit people who are saved by God. God is fair. He won't forget your work. He won't forget your love. Keep on working hard to the very end. We don't want you to start being lazy. We want you to be like people who believe. We want you to wait for what God promised. God has a promise to Abraham. He said, you can be sure I will bring good things to you. Siki, what was God's promise to Abraham?
His promise is, he said, you can be sure I will bring good things to you. I will
give you a big family. Remember, that was one of the big promises to Abraham. Abraham waited, and he got what God promised.
Hey, do you know I see Manny's mouth chewing his binky?
Yeah, he's chewing his binky.
But I could see his mouth. Look.
Okay, baby, but let's focus on the worship. We'll talk about Manny after the worship. Okay? Siki, God does not change. He does not lie. So we hope in him. What do we do in God, Siki? We hope in him. We feel better because God keeps his promise. This is our hope. Why do we feel better, Ezekiel?
Because this is our hope.
Because God keeps his promise. And yeah, this is our hope. Hope is like a ship's anchor.
What's a ship?
A boat, Siki, a big boat, a ship. You know what a ship is, right?
Yeah.
Okay, there's this thing, this big heavy thing that they put in the water and it keeps the ship from floating away. It's called an anchor, Siki. And that's what they're talking about now. What keeps a ship from floating away when the ship doesn't want to float away, Ezekiel?
Huh? His taste.
There's a big heavy thing. It looks like this. They put it in the water. Okay? When the ship's in the water and they don't want to move anywhere, they put the anchor down in the water and the ship just stays there. Okay? It doesn't move all over the water. Okay? That's what we're going to be talking about, the anchor, in the next part of Hebrews 6 here. It says...
Where? In this section?
Right here, right now, in this paragraph. Okay? Hope is like a ship's anchor. What's like a ship's anchor, Ezekiel?
Hope.
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 Hope is like a ship's anchor. An anchor keeps the ship where it's supposed to be. Our hope keeps us where we're supposed to be. What does our hope do for us, Ezekiel? Keep us where we're supposed to be. Hope keeps us where we're supposed to be. Our hope is with Jesus. What's our hope with, Ezekiel? What's our hope with, son? This is our main thing right now, to be doing worship, okay?
Our hope is with Jesus.
He has gone to see God, our King. Jesus is our priest forever. Siki, that's the end of that section. Do you have any questions on that section?
No.
Okay, that's the end of the section, son.
Okay.